members of the advance team were very diligent. There was complacency on the part of others that led to a breach of security protocols. While July 13th is a failure, we're not proud of it, but we certainly have been rising to this moment.
That was Acting Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe owning up to the failures in security that led to the first assassination attempt on former President Trump back in July. Meanwhile, the House passes a bill for equal Secret Service protection for all presidential candidates. Here to react is former Secret Service agent Tim Miller. Tim, thanks for being with us. How significant, it seems somewhat obvious, but I guess how significant is it that the acting director takes responsibility? And specifically, he talked about complacency and in the advanced scouting in preparation for a Trump rally.
Yeah, so I'm glad we got to this point. We've been waiting for the Secret Service. We all watched what happened. And let me say this, the sad part to this whole thing is the heroism of the rank and file agents virtually every day is being overshadowed by the leadership right now. And to your point, well, you know, this is a fundamental cultural shift in the Secret Service. They need to get back to the mission of doing what they do or used to do very well, and that's the advance work. Remember, that's the most important part of a protective operation is the advance work, making sure that the protectee is coming into a safe and secure location. And I would argue that it wasn't just complacency, it was competency too. Who are we hiring? We ought to have the brightest and the best and the sharpest. And we used to do that. I think it's time to refocus on the mission.
So I don't want to put words into your mouth, but I'm trying to connect the dots on a couple of things you said there. You said it represents a cultural shift, or we need a cultural shift. And I guess as an illustration of that, are you giving me the way that the Secret Service has been hiring? What's the shift?
Yeah, the shift is the way the Secret Service is hiring. Let me tell you, when I got hired, I'd been a Marine Corps officer, had 2 commands, had been a police officer, and everybody that was being hired had a demonstrated track record of being, you know, competent under pressure. And this is a job, as we've seen, that you can go from 0 to 100 very quickly. And I think they need to go back to hiring the brightest and the best. And that's not saying we shouldn't have women or others. I work with some awesome women and some everybody. So it's time to go back to the mission focus.
Real quick, just as a follow-up, what did they do? They start, you know, we always talk about DEI, and I think it can become a buzzword. That doesn't mean it's not legitimate, but are you saying they prioritize things like the representation of groups over the qualification of the individual?
Well, I think that's absolutely what's happened. And we've seen that demonstrated in the competency of keeping our leaders safe. Remember, we hadn't had an issue since President Reagan. And now we've had 2 in 2 months. Houston, we've got a problem.
One more. I'm short on time, as is always the case on a morning show on Fox and Friends. But the bill by the House to provide equal protection for all candidates, it's the federal government, and so I don't want to talk about a lack of resources. I don't want to talk about it. There's a lot of money out there. But is it doable from a logistics standpoint that a presidential candidate has the same Secret Service as a sitting president?
Yeah, and remember, it needs to be a threat-based model, number one. If you've got a candidate that's really not, you know, out there, not controversial, he should have or she should have different levels. But it is time. President Trump has had the highest level of threat since the beginning. And to your point, Will, it's going to take about a year or 2 to hire a bunch of new agents to get them trained, to get them into the focus. So this is a challenge for leadership. And again, we need real leadership in the Secret Service.
And hire the people that you just laid out, the ones that need to be hired to the Secret Service. All right, Tim Miller, good conversation this morning. Thank you so much.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.